refreshing stories. Hello everyone, how are you? My name is Hiroshi. I work as a planning department manager at a fairly large Japanese company, and I'm working hard every day to contribute to its success and growth. This is my wife, Mari, and we've been married for 4 wonderful years. We met through a business partnership with different companies, and after dating for several years, we decided to get married. Since we both work, we share household chores and help each other, allowing us to spend time together and live happily, beautifully balancing our work and personal lives.
Just finished washing the dishes. What are you watching, Hiroshi? You seem serious.
A documentary about recent crimes. It's pretty scary. Have you heard about skimming? A method where criminals use devices to steal card information from ATMs or other payment methods?
Yeah, I have heard about that. It seems like it's increasing lately, huh? People overseas are often told to be careful because touch payment cards and electronic money are being targeted. It's essential to stay vigilant and protect your financial information while traveling.
Yeah, that's true. Even though Japan is generally safe, there might still be a chance of that happening. Or, to completely avoid that, maybe I should cancel all my credit cards. Actually, until I got married, I was strictly a cash-only person, but I was told by everybody that in this day and age, it's inconvenient, since some places have become cashless. So when I got married, I decided to get credit cards and start electronic payments. However, due to my long-standing habit of using cash, I hardly use any of my credit cards or electronic money. All my important payments are set up for direct debit, so even if I cancel my credit cards, it honestly won't be a problem. Yeah.
It's going to be late once you get involved in a crime, so if it won't be a problem for you, I think it's okay to cancel them. When are you going to do that?
You're right. Earlier is better, so maybe I'll go tomorrow or the day after tomorrow.
Yep, definitely. Gotcha. Sorry to change the subject, but I actually need to go on a business trip overseas from next week. It's going to be about 6 months.
Mari works in the sales department of a foreign company, so she's often busy with work and frequently has to travel overseas for business trips, making it difficult for us to spend time together. It's sad, but I will always support her. What? 6 months? Seriously? That's pretty long.
Yeah, this project is quite large and would likely take a lot of time. I'm so sorry for this. It was decided today. Can you take care of the house while I'm gone?
Sure, and you don't need to apologize. I fell in love with you because of your dedication to your work. Good luck, and let's Skype once a week, okay?
Thank you, and of course.
Having said that, I always have this one huge problem that I really hate whenever she goes on a business trip. That is, I wonder what I should make for dinner. I made pasta yesterday, so maybe fried rice today? Huh? Be right there! Yes? Crap!
Hey, Hiroshi, what's up? Why are you looking so surprised? Be happy! Your in-laws are nice enough to visit you since you're all alone. We came to check on you and spend some time together. You're welcome.
The people who showed up at my house unannounced were my brother-in-law and parents-in-law. Yes, they're the one huge problem for me that I really hate. Oh god.
Hey Hiroshi, it's been a while. How are you? I was excited to see you. Let's eat some sushi tonight. The deluxe set with a sea urchin, salmon roe, and fatty tuna in it, please.
Hey, I want to eat unaju from Ilhana.
Don't forget me. I want to eat steak from Beef Royale.
Wait, As you can see, my in-laws take advantage of the fact that I earn a decent amount of money and keep asking for various things. For example, when I received a call from my mother-in-law about an urgent matter last time, the department store, I wonder what that urgent matter is. I hope she didn't get involved in anything dangerous.
Oh, hello Hiroshi. Thank you so much for coming. Over here, come. Could you take care of the payment?
What? I left work early and was forced to buy a designer bag. Also, this happened. Goodness, eating with family is the best thing in the world. Don't you all think so? Well then, shall we go? Could you take care of the payment, Hiroshi? What? Aw, come on, Dad just retired, and Mom isn't working either. Plus, I'm a part-timer, so don't you think that the one earning the most should pay? Also, we're a family. Are you unwilling to support us? How disappointing. See? Do you all see how they're treating me? So when I realized they were trying to get free meals and buy things at my expense, I started declining their invitations and ignoring their calls. But they started coming to my house instead, like this. Please pay for your own food. It's not like I have an infinite amount of money. I also have expenses to cover.
What did you just say? How dare you talk back to us? Hey, we allowed you to get married to our precious daughter. Quit being so stingy.
Yeah, you're such a jerk for not treating her to a set of sushi. It's customary for a husband to pay for his wife's family. I did that when I was young. How could you be so inconsiderate?
Yeah, you didn't know that? Hey, if someone helps you out, you should return the favor.
When did you guys ever help me out? Do you want to know another frustrating thing? They always come over when Mari's on a business trip. probably to avoid getting caught. Since they're my beloved wife's family, I can't entirely turn them away though. I've always wanted to discuss this with her, but at the same time, I didn't want to cause any tension between us. What should I seriously do?
Fine, you're such a douche. If you can't do this for us, then at least pay for our trip to visit Mari. We're planning to visit her. What? Where's Mari now again? Canada? Let me check. Flight from Japan to Canada. Any airline is okay, right? 4 people? Okay, I just booked a flight. Hey, Hiroshi! I booked those under your name, so pay within 2 days. It says to pay by bank transfer. Thanks.
Wait, hold up. I never said I was going and that I'd pay for the trip. Besides, I have work and need to take care of the house.
But I've already booked it, and we don't have money for an overseas trip. Come on, we're a family. Oh, just to let you know, if you don't pay, you could get into serious trouble or face legal consequences. Ugh.
Oh my, so excited for our first trip overseas. What should I bring?
Yeah, we need to go home and start packing. Also, search for sightseeing spots.
You better not cancel this trip. Well then, we'll get going now. Bye.
Are you serious? I was telling myself that I refused to pay for anything anymore, but it seems like they'd already contacted my wife about the trip. I then got a text from her as soon as they left.
Hiroshi, I heard they're coming to visit me also. I'm so excited for that. I'll show you guys around town.
Since I was told this, I reluctantly decided to pay for the travel expenses. The cost of an overseas trip for 4 people is definitely not cheap, but I convinced myself that it was worth it if it made my wife happy. But still, I need to save money for a while. However, the day before the trip, a few months later, something terrible happened to me. Oh God, I got sick. I should have worn a mask in that crowded place. There's no way I could go on the trip from tomorrow. This sucks, but it is my fault. I need to call Mari about this.
Hello, Hiroshi? Isn't it like 5 in the morning there? Why are you calling me this early? Oh my god, please don't tell me something happened.
Something did happen actually. A bad something. I'm sick and have a fever, so I can't make it to the trip to Canada from tomorrow. I'm sorry.
What? Oh god, are you okay? How high is your fever?
102 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's pretty high. I wish I could go home and take care of you, but I have work. If it's really bad, you should go to the hospital.
No, I'll be okay. So please, focus on your work.
I'm worried though. Since your mom was far away, it would be difficult for her to go there, right? Oh, how about this? Cancel the trip and have my mom take care of you. She'll do the housework and cook for you.
No thanks. I feel bad. Plus, I can do everything on my own. Really. Besides, I already paid for the trip, so it's going to be a waste if I cancel it.
Oh, I see. Well, okay. If you need anything, reach out to me anytime. I'll put my phone beside my pillow. And if it gets worse, call an ambulance, okay? That's a must.
Got it. I'll be okay, so don't worry. Enjoy time with your family, okay? So I decided to use the vacation days I had taken for the trip to rest and recover. I don't know. I felt a mix of relief and sadness. Just got my medicine from the hospital and went grocery shopping, so I should be fine if I rest. Huh? The doorbell? I don't know who it is, but I won't answer since it might spread to that person. My head hurts from the ringing. Fine, who is it?
Hey, what do you mean you got sick? Are you freaking serious?
Exactly! How dare you! If you're not going on the trip, there's no way we'll enjoy it!
Yeah, who is going to pay for us while we're there? I was excited, but you ruined it.
The people ringing the doorbell non-stop at the house of a sick person were these 3. Yeah, I had a feeling something like this would happen. They probably heard from Mari that I was sick and had to miss the trip, so they came over to complain. It's all in your head. You're not actually sick.
Yeah, so you better recover ASAP.
Yes, I'm sick, having a fever, and recover? That would be impossible with all of you here unannounced yelling at me and not letting me sleep. So could you please leave? I really need to rest, and I don't want to spread it to you guys either. Bye! Finally, I could rest in peace.
God, what on earth is wrong with him? Forcing his family to leave the house like that? I can't believe it.
Yeah, what's the point of an overseas trip if we don't have any money to enjoy it? I already reserved a nice restaurant there.
Hey, calm down, Mom. Dad, I got some good news to tell you guys. Ta-da! Look, this is his wallet. Since it was near the entrance, I managed to grab it on my way out without him realizing. I'm just borrowing it, not stealing it, so it's okay.
Oh my, I didn't notice it was there. What a keen observer you are. Always so sharp and attentive. I'm incredibly proud of you.
Me too. Good job, Yutaro.
Sorry, Hiroshi. I'm gonna take a look inside your wallet. Cash can be a hassle to exchange, so let's borrow his credit card. Huh? Hey, check it out! It's a gold card! As expected from a person working in a fairly large company, he's rich! This is all we need to borrow. So I'll quietly put the wallet back where it was, and let's go home. Awesome! We can have a blast in Canada! Love this! 3 idiots. Sorry, my in-laws had the audacity to steal my credit card from my wallet and fly off to Canada. Little did they know, the card is more like a one-way ticket to a nightmare rather than a golden pass to luxury. I know it won't be long before they realize they messed up good. Finally! That was a long flight. Now that I think of it, it's a good thing he got sick. Now we can have a great time as a family. Oh right, before we use his card, we should contact him, since it would suck if he stopped it thinking it's a fraud. I don't want our fun to be cut short because of this, so let's make sure everything is good to go so we can enjoy our time here.
That's true. Such a good idea. You're so smart.
You're my pride. You're truly a remarkable young man.
Hello, Hiroshi? Hi, it's you, Taro. We just arrived in Canada and wanted to tell you that we'll be using your credit card. Thank you, that's it.
Huh? I don't know what you're saying. Wait, my card? Using it?
Yeah, the gold one. You have no problem with us using it, right? It's a family trip. We'll have a blast with this, and we'll make sure to have fun for you, too.
It's for what you did to us the other day, like not paying for our dinner and kicking us out of the house. We deserve this.
Exactly! You need to reflect on this and change for the better, like continuing to be a good son to our family, treating us to—
hate to break it to you, but I don't have a credit card. Sorry to ruin the excitement. What? Then, what's the gold card you had in your wallet? Hey, you better not be lying! Oh wait, I know! You're saying that because you don't want us to use it, huh? Too bad, but it's too late.
I'm not lying. That card has already been canceled. I saw on TV the other day about how fraud is increasing, and it really freaked me out. I've also been a cash-only person, so I thought it wouldn't be a problem. I was told to cut it up and throw it away after cancellation, but I completely forgot to do it.
Oh no, then that means we can't use this card? We're screwed!
Yep, exactly what you said. So I can't pay for you guys.
Is this really happening?
Hold on a minute. You talking about this means you have the card that was in my wallet right now, right? So you stole it? You do realize I could report this and charge you for theft, right?
So what if we do? We're family, and as Dad said before, it's customary for a husband to pay for his wife's family. Also, we allowed you to get married to Mari, so pay for our whole trip even if you don't have the card. You hear me?
I'm so dumbfounded. I just decided now that I won't even pay a single penny for you guys anymore.
What? Excuse me. You better take that back.
Yeah, what the hell are you thinking?
Hey, shut your mouths and listen to me, scumbags! I'm tired of you all making me pay for everything. I've had enough. Imagine if someone did the same thing to you. You'd be just as frustrated and fed up as I am. Also, what you guys are doing is practically fraud. And to think 3 grown adults, all unemployed or working part-time, are you freaking kidding me? What did you just say? I'm gonna beat you up when— You, Taro, you should stop being a part-timer first and get a full-time job before you complain to me. You always say, we're a family, so pay for us. But why don't you, the real son, take some responsibility and pay instead of expecting me to do it? It's time for you to step up and start contributing like an adult. Father-in-law, you mentioned you'd get another job after retiring, didn't you? What happened to that? I don't see you do anything. Was that just all mouth? You probably earned enough and lived lavishly while you worked, but things are different now. If you want money for trips and luxuries, then get your ass up and get a part-time job or something.
There's no way someone like me could get a part-time job. I'm doing my best to find a job now, but I can't find anywhere that matches what I'm looking for.
Listen, you're no longer an office worker. You're just an unemployed old man now. So what the hell are you thinking about going to Canada right now? You need to face reality and prioritize your responsibilities. And mother-in-law, even though your husband has retired, you still want to buy designer things? Are you serious? You need to understand that your financial situation has changed.
Just shut your mouth. So what if I want designer things? I'm a noble person, and those items suit me perfectly. I'm not going to stop.
Do you even know what a noble person is like? It's people who have an air of grace in their character and behavior. Where's the grace in someone who constantly begs others for things or money? That's far from noble. It's downright shameful.
Oof.
I'm going to say this loud and clear. Please stop relying on me from now on. Even if you come to my house, I won't open the door. Take responsibility for yourselves and figure things out on your own. I still have a fever of 39 degrees Celsius. So will you excuse me? I'm going to bed. Hey, what's going on? Hey, wait, what's going on? God, he hung up. What are we going to do?
God, I'm so pissed off at him. Let's do something to him.
Oh, how about making Mari divorce him? He said rude things to us, so let's explain to her that he's an ass. There's no way I want to leave her with that douchebag. Let's go find her.
I'm right here and heard everything, you scumbags. How dare you?
Huh? Mari, I didn't see you.
I thought you guys were lost since you didn't come to the meeting spot I mentioned, but here you are. What was all that about? You all made Hiroshi pay for everything whenever I go on business trips? Are you serious? So unacceptable. I can't believe you all would take advantage of him like that. I knew something was up this whole time. Since Dad is already retired and Yutaro is a part-timer, I thought it was weird that there were designer bags in the house whenever I visited when I came home from business trips. Plus, you all talked about how you went to a high-end restaurant, so that's what's been going on? Makes sense.
No, he was just exaggerating the whole time. Really?
God, shut your mouth. I've had enough. Why did I notice this until now? Hiroshi must have kept it quiet because he didn't want to hurt me or ruin my relationship with them. Wow, he's too kind. Seriously.
Mari,
Just so you know, I won't be giving you guys any money while you're here. Do something on your own. How dare you do terrible things to Hiroshi behind my back and even steal his car trying to use it without permission? When you return to Japan, don't ever approach him again. And if you do the same thing to him next time, I will report you for theft and fraud. Understood? Good. Well, I'm leaving now since I have nothing else to do. And don't try to contact me until you've changed.
wait, no, please, help us! What are we going to do?
After that, the three of them ended up spending their time in a cheap, dirty hotel and just gazing in the distance. They must have finally realized the consequences of their actions. Also, it seemed like Mari's anger had an effect, as they rarely visited the house afterward. I heard it was the first time they saw her snap. Anyways, nothing but peace returned to my daily life. Peace is wonderful, isn't it? Huh? Is that? God, why the hell do I need to work part-time in a convenience store? I used to be an office worker. This is all your fault, Yutaro!
Yeah, if you hadn't stolen Hiroshi's card and just taken his cash, we wouldn't have ended up here. Take responsibility for this.
Why? You two didn't stop me, so it's not my fault. Don't put all the blame on me.
Oh dear, look at them. It's what they call, what goes around comes around, huh? I'm planning to start saving for the future so I won't end up like them. I need to work hard and earn money. Hello everyone, how are you? My name is Hiroshi, and I'm an office worker at Scato Corporation. I don't mean to brag, but it's a fairly large company, so I feel honored and find the work quite rewarding. I put in my best effort every day, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to grow both professionally and personally in such a dynamic environment. Let's see, the next thing I need to... Hey, how's work going? You have a minute now? Ah, hello. It's going great. Yes, I do. What is it? Great! I actually wanted to leave this work-related matter to you. Oh my, is this that huge project? I always wanted to be a part of it. Are you sure about this? Yeah! You've been working so hard since you joined here, so I trust you. Can I count on you? Yes, of course. So like that, I was assigned to handle a huge project. It's nerve-wracking, but a thrilling opportunity. The client is Asakura Corporation, a relatively new company that had been rapidly growing due to their ability to quickly adapt to market changes, which has earned them significant recognition in the industry. Oh boy, this will be a great learning experience and a chance to make a substantial impact. Asakura Corporation is currently the hottest stock, so if the business negotiation goes well, a huge amount of money will be involved. This could be a game changer for our company. We have a flexible budget for entertainment expenses, so make sure to secure the deal no matter what, okay? Okay. I immediately set up a business meeting with the CEO of that company. Then a few days later, the section chief and I were able to meet her.
Sakata Corporation? Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Hanaka Asakura, the CEO of the Asakura Corporation.
Hello. It's very nice to meet you. Thank you so much for your time today. My name is Hiroshi Ohira, and I'll be in charge of this project. Damn, she's gorgeous. Maybe that's why I feel this intense pressure from her. She definitely has the CEO presence.
Well then, shall we dive into the business discussion, Mr. Ohira? What shall we start with?
Yes, ma'am. After that, the discussion started in a somewhat tense atmosphere, and that pressure made me very nervous. But since it was the first meeting, we mainly aligned on each other's expectations and remuneration, and I was thankfully okay in the end.
So, let's leave it here for today. Nice meeting you.
Sure. Thank you for today.
No, thank you for coming all the way here today. Have a great day.
was great, Hiroshi! I'm so proud of you! I know this is going in a good direction. So glad I put you in charge.
Thank you for saying that. I'll do my best from now on. After that, I continued to have frequent meetings, lunches, and dinners with Miss Asakura, with my section chief to finalize the details of the deal and ensure we were on the same page regarding every aspect of the agreement.
Sorry, I need to get going. Thank you for your time today, too.
No problem. I'll contact you again. Have a nice day.
I'll be heading out to visit my clients from now. You're going back to the office, right?
Yes, I need to prepare materials for the next business meeting, so...
I see. Be careful, okay? Call me if you need help.
Alright. Need to hurry up and head back so I can finish early. I'm so glad the negotiation is going well. Honestly, I found Miss Asakura a bit intimidating at first, but after meeting her a few times, I realized she's sincere and hardworking. Maybe that's why it's going smoothly. Great to see that we're building.
Excuse me?
Yes?
I know this is sudden, but may I ask you something? The woman you were meeting with just now is Miss Asakura from Asakura Corporation, right?
Oh, why are you asking?
Huh, you're an employee of Skato Corporation. Are you going to be contracting with her company? Please say that you aren't, because if you do, then...
Crap, I left my employee ID on. So careless of me. I can't waste my time now. I'm so sorry, but I can't discuss such matters with outsiders. We need to ensure the privacy and security of our information. You're not affiliated with us either, right? Who exactly are you? And what's your purpose in asking about this? I really don't have time now, so please, explain in short.
Well, no, I'm so sorry. Please excuse me. Bray!
Okay. I wonder what that was. Huh? When I was about to leave, I noticed a small piece of paper lying at my feet. I wonder, a business card? Is it his? Let's see. Ogata Corporation, CEO. He's the CEO? I guess I'll look into it when I get back to the office and finish with the materials. A few hours later...
I'm back! Huh? You still here, Hiroshi? You having trouble with something?
No, I'm fine. There's something that I'm curious about.
Curious? What is it?
Well, as soon as you and Miss Asakura left the restaurant today, I was approached by this middle-aged man who asked if I was going to be contracting with Asakura Corporation, and it turns out he's the CEO of this company. Here's their website. As I was saying this, I showed the section chief the Ogata Corporation's website.
Well, interesting. Looks like they're one of our rival companies, but he tried to gather information about us, huh?
Yeah, he asked, and also tried to stop me. He also recognized Miss Asakura just by her face, which suggests they might already be familiar with each other. I think they're currently doing business.
I see. So they're trying to undermine our relationship with Asakura Corporation. Hiroshi, stay alert and keep an eye out, okay?
Okay, I hope that nothing terrible will happen though. However, a bad feeling is often surprisingly accurate. A few days later, a certain rumor began to spread within the industry, causing quite a stir.
Hiroshi, you hear about that rumor?
Yes, I did. Unfortunately, the rumor that Asakura Corporation's CEO might be doing something shady to boost their performance, right? Yeah.
Yep. It's strange how quickly it spread so suddenly. Anyways, well, come to think of it, the company has only been around for a few years, and it's just a handful of employees. In those situations, it's understandable for outsiders to wonder if they're doing something shady to achieve such impressive results.
I've met her many times and know exactly what kind of person she is. She's sincere and a hard worker, and I know that her success is a result of these qualities. That's why I don't believe in that rumor.
Yep, I agree with you. I know that this rumor is probably just jealousy from our competitors.
Yes, exactly. Oh, by the way, it looks like the upcoming business meeting might be the final one, so I'll stay focused and put in my best effort.
Oh my, really? Wow, that's great! Then let's have a meeting about that from now.
Sure. After that, I spent hours in a meeting with the section chief, discussing and strategizing to finalize the contract in the upcoming negotiation. We carefully checked every detail to make sure everything was perfect. Okay, glad we finished this. All that's left to do is set the date for the next meeting. She should be in the office at this time. Hello? This is Hiroshi Ohira from Skato Corporation. I'd like to discuss the date for our next business meeting. How about next Wednesday? If that doesn't work for you, could you please let us know your available dates? We have no problem adjusting our schedule to find a convenient time.
Next Wednesday is fine with me.
Great! Thank you. I'll arrange the venue. How many people are expected to attend from your side? Also,
Does anyone have any allergies or dietary restrictions we should be aware of?
Mr. O'Hara, I actually have a favor to ask you.
Huh? A favor? What is it?
I'd like to have the meeting just with you, just the two of us.
What? May I ask why?
I'll explain that on the day, please? Oh, and I don't have any allergies or dietary restrictions.
Oh, what's wrong? Sorry, but could you please hold on for a moment? Oh god, what should I do? Miss Asakura wants the next meeting to be just the two of us. What? Just the two of you? You serious? Why's that? She said she'll tell me on that day. I see. Well, go ahead, Hiroshi. I'm sure you'll be fine. You need anything? Just call me, okay? Thank you. Hello? Sorry for making you wait. I'll be the only one attending the meeting then. I'll send you the venue details via email later on. I'm looking forward to our meeting.
Great, thank you very much. See you that day. Bye.
No problem. Have a nice day. So at her request, I ended up having to attend the final business meeting by myself. This is my first time, so I'm nervous, but I thoroughly prepared and practiced. But still, oh god, I didn't expect that I'd be attending by myself. I wonder why she said she wanted it to be just the two of us. Maybe she's scared of the section chief? Or wait, what if she likes me and wants to confess her love? No, this is work, Hiroshi. I can't be thinking of something stupid like this. Focus! Since then, I'd spent sleepless nights filled with pressure, nerves, and a bit of anticipation. And then, the day of the business meeting finally arrived. Please root for me. Thank you so much for your time today, Miss Asakura.
You don't need to be that nervous. Take a deep breath and relax. The food is delicious.
Oh, I'm sorry. Although I was a bit flustered and stumbled more than usual, the meeting thankfully went quite smoothly. Finally, we reached the stage where all that remained was for her to sign the contract, but something weird happened. Could you please proceed with signing this? I appreciate it. Excuse me? Hello? How are you two doing this evening? I'm sorry to interrupt, but could you please review the bill, Soul? The bill? Sure. Oh man, it was just getting to the good part. But this is important too. Huh? What is this? As I glanced at the bill, I gasped. Inside the binder, along with the bill, was a note that read, "Get away from her, right now." My heart pounded, and I started to sweat because this is scary.
Is everything okay, Mr. O'Hara? You're sweating. Are you surprised the bill is higher than you expected?
Wait, someone's sneaking in this note. Does that mean the rumor's true then? No, it can't be. I trust her. She would never do anything like that. No, the bill's not the issue. It's just that there was this note inside, so I was surprised.
What's this?
I wonder who did this. Well, I know. It's probably the CEO of Ogata Corporation. He's here somewhere. Oh, no, here! Huh? Did you hear that? I hurriedly peeked around the corner from where the voice came. There, I saw Mr. Ogata with a surprised look on his face, sweating and looking around nervously. Are you the one who sneaked in this note in this binder, Mr. Ogata? What? This one, right here. I know that you did. Also, you were the one who spread those ridiculous rumors about her to sabotage our contract, right? What are you talking about? No rumor? I just arrived here a few seconds ago, so it's my first time seeing this note. And what rumors are you talking about? I have no idea what you're referring to. I'm so confused, Nor. I don't know what you're saying. Huh? What's going on here then? Seeing me confused and panicking, Miss Asakura, who'd been watching the situation, suddenly giggled. Miss Asakura?
I'm so sorry about this, Mr. O'Hara. I'm actually the one who wrote the note and spread the rumors about my company in the industry. Surprising, huh? I mean, who would do this, right?
What? Yeah, why would you do that?
This is my first time sharing, but I once failed at running a business. The competitors started spreading fake rumors about me and all my clients abandoned me. It was a devastating experience, and it took a long time to rebuild my confidence in business. So this time I wanted to make sure that I was partnering with a company that would trust me more than they would trust unfounded rumors. So I took a roundabout approach to test you, Mr. O'Hara. I deeply am sorry for having to cause any confusion or distress. I hope that you'll forgive me.
I see. Thank you for sharing. It all makes sense now. But hold on. Then why are you here, Mr. Ogata? Oh, Ram, just as you said, our company is a competitor of yours. But since we're just a small to medium-sized company, I thought we might be cut off if Asakura Corporation were to sign with you because we can't compare to you in terms of size and resources. So I've been researching thoroughly to understand your company more to find a way to compete. But I swear to God, I never engage in unethical tactics. I haven't done anything wrong! Please trust me! I trust you, so please, don't worry. I'm sorry for suspecting you of everything. It's no trouble. I've done things that make you think that, so I'm also sorry. Also, about how I've been stalking and trying to research about your company.
I'm sorry for involving you in this, Mr. Ogata. I've known from our long-standing business relationship that you're a very good person, so if I've ever signed a contract with Sakata Corporation, I won't terminate yours. So please don't worry. Your partnership and trust means a lot to me, and I highly value our business relationship.
Oh my, really? Thank you so much! I appreciate it!
Oh, and Mr. O'Hara, I was so happy you trusted me. Your faith in me means a lot. I'll go ahead and sign the contract. I'm looking forward to working with you.
Me too. Despite encountering some troubles, I'm glad things turned out well for Mr. Ogata and me. I managed to successfully secure the contract with Asakura Corporation. This is a huge milestone for our company, making a significant achievement. Following this contract, the performance of both our corporations soared, leading to a prosperous and long-lasting relationship. Ah, such a happy ending. My name is Hiroshi, and I'm just your average kid. I'm a junior in high school. I'm home.
Oh my, Hiroshi, welcome home. What's the matter? Why do you seem a little bit down?
Actually, what happened was that today, I told the girl that I have a crush on her, and I asked her out, but she rejected me.
Oh my, is that so? I'm sorry to hear that, Hiroshi. But you know what? I think it's amazing that you were able to build up the courage and tell her how you feel. That's the most important thing, and you should be proud of yourself.
Thank you, Mom.
What was that? Did you just say that Hiroshi was rejected at school? That's hilarious! That's probably because you're going to a public school that has such a lame reputation. But you know, I got into one of the best high schools in this town, and I have the top grades in the class, so I'm super popular with the girl.
For the most part, my life was very peaceful, and I didn't have any complaints. But there was just one problem in my family. I had an older brother who was 4 years older than me, but ever since we were little, I have to admit that I didn't like him very much. When we were little kids, he would always bully me, and he still does this to this day. He always brags about himself and looks down on me and belittles me.
Hey, Osamu, that's enough! You're always picking on Hiroshi like that and things, just unnecessary things. You need to cut that out already.
Yeah, whatever.
You don't need to worry about what Osamu just said, Hiroshi.
Thanks, Mom. That being said, whenever Osamu tries to pick on me, both of my parents are quick to defend me. So I guess I never felt like it was that painful, because my parents were on my side, so I would only think, there he goes again, saying the same thing, and I didn't let it bother me too much.
Hiroshi, congratulations on getting into college!
And not only that, but you got into your #1 dream school. That's amazing. That's what you get for studying so hard. Well done. Mom, Dad, thank you. It's all thanks to you guys.
Yeah, whatever. Just because you got into that college, it's just an average college. It's not even that amazing. Hiroshi, you better not get too carried away. Because obviously the college that I go to is much more highly valued. And it's more famous too.
Hey, Osamu, that's enough. You're still trying to say that you're better just because of the school that you go to? That's enough already. Cut it out.
Don't you know that in society these days, your education and the level matters a lot? In this country, people who go to better schools are better people.
Why are you like this? Saying things like that again? I don't mind that you take your education so seriously, but we're always telling you that you need to stop forcing your opinions on the other people. Do you understand?
Oh, shut up, Mom! You're always saying things that you think sound good. Both of you guys. Someday you're gonna realize that I'm correct, and you're gonna know how wrong you were to say otherwise. Well, you know what? By the time you realize it, it's gonna be too late anyway!
A few months later, my brother graduated from college, and he got a job at a company in the middle of the city, and so he was moving out of the house.
See? Look at that! I was correct! It wasn't! This is because I went to a good college and I graduated, and I got a job at a major company in the middle of the city, and I'm going to live an elite life as part of the upper class, unlike you, Hiroshi, because you're graduating from an unimpressive college, and you're gonna go to an unimpressive company and be an unimpressive salaryman. That's probably how your life is going to end. Take that!
And just like that, until the very last moment that he left the house, he was still belittling me on his way out. After that, I didn't see my brother again for a long time, and thanks to that, my life was great. I was able to enjoy my college life comfortably, and a couple of years later, I also graduated from college. I got a job straight after graduating, and I moved out and started living alone. And so, I started working as an adult, and my days were busy. By the time I realized it, a couple of years had passed by, and I'd already turned 24 years old. Time sure does fly. I can't believe it's almost the end of the year already. Life has been pretty tough trying to get used to my new job, so I didn't really have the thought to go back home and visit my parents. But at this point, I've gotten pretty comfortable. So maybe I can go back home for the first time in a long time. And so, it had been a couple of years since I graduated from college and became a working adult. And for the first time since then, I took some days off at the end of the year and decided to go visit my parents back home. I'm home, Mom! Dad!
Hiroshi, welcome home. Thanks for coming all this way.
Oh, Hiroshi! It's been a while. How's work going? How's life living alone? Not bad, Dad. It's going pretty well, I guess.
Aw, come on, Dad. Hiroshi's just working at an average company, nothing impressive. So even if you ask him about his job, he's obviously not going to answer with anything interesting. I bet he's just sitting at the desk in the corner of the office every day, not doing anything productive, and watching YouTube videos about people getting cheated on.
Sorry, I don't really understand what you're saying. I work in sales of my company, so I'm usually out for business meetings, and I don't have time to be watching juicy videos like that. But also, Osamu, looks like you haven't changed at all.
And looks like you haven't changed at all either, and you're just as unimpressive as ever, Hiroshi. And look at your clothes. Those are cheap, aren't they? What a pity. If you're a top-class adult, then you should be buying nice things and wearing brand-name clothes from head to toe, like me.
Yeah, sure.
All right, everybody, I think that's enough. Why don't we sit down for dinner? Today is a feast.
Yes! I can't remember the last time I had a home-cooked meal. It looks delicious.
You can eat as much as you want, boys. By the way, Hiroshi, Osamu, do either of you have a girlfriend yet?
No, I don't. I'm too busy with work right now, so I haven't had the time, really.
Well, I've dated a couple of girls, but there just aren't any that are on my level. At the very least, if it's not somebody who graduated from a college the same level as mine, I'm not interested.
Oh, is that so? In that case, I was hoping you'd take a look at this.
My mom then went over to the cabinet, and she pulled out something that looked like a photo album. What's that?
Well, you see, actually, I got a little bit of help from the neighbors, and I had them introduce me to people who were looking for a man to get married to. Especially you, Osamu. You're already 28 years old, right? I think it's about time that you start thinking about your future.
Are you trying to set me up on an arranged marriage? Interesting. So what college did you go to?
I heard that you graduated from Phil Refresh University with top grades.
Did you just say Phil University? Isn't that the super famous university overseas? One of the best in the world? Hurry up and show me her picture! Oh, jeez, she's super ugly! That's what I thought. I'm not surprised. Who on earth would want to get married to a girl like this?
Is that so?
Hiroshi, why don't you look at this? It's hilarious!
When my brother handed me the photograph and I looked at it, I couldn't help but freeze on the spot. That's because the person who was in that photo, I immediately recognized.
No matter how good your education might be, if you look this fat and ugly, of course nobody's gonna want to marry you. That's no surprise. Oh, I have a great idea. You know what, Hiroshi? I'll let you take that arranged marriage. You're welcome. An unimpressive salaryman and a fat, ugly girl with nothing going for her but a good education. You guys are a perfect match.
Why? Are you really sure I can take it?
Why do you look so happy? Wait a minute, Hiroshi. Are you telling me that this kind of fat, ugly girl is your type?
You know, I really don't think you should be judging people based on their appearance, but whatever. Anyway, it's just that I want to meet this person, that's all.
You know what would be so hilarious? Is if you actually end up getting married to this girl. Ha ha ha! A loser and an ugly fatty. You're a match made in heaven.
And in this way, for the rest of the day, my brother was laughing at me and making fun of me. But I didn't care at all. Because for me, I couldn't wait to meet the girl that I saw in that photo, and that's because that girl was actually her. It was the girl I asked out back in high school, my classmate who rejected me. Her name was Mizuki Funabashi, and she was my very first crush. So I guess that means that Mizuki's still single. Well, that's a relief. Well, I guess that's a little bit rude to say.
Oh my, really? Hiroshi, if you're keen to meet her, then I'll go ahead and contact her mother.
After that, my mom picked up the phone and she contacted Mizuki's family on my behalf. We put our schedules together for the date, and a few months later, we decided to meet in the middle of the city. I guess I have to wait a few months to see her. It looks like her appearance has changed quite a bit, so she must be really busy with work or something. I wonder if she's okay. But you know what? I'm really excited to see her. I wonder if she remembers me.
Earth is that guy thinking, wanting to meet an ugly fatty like that? Oh, I know. This is a great opportunity. I'm gonna go and watch, and I can make fun of them on the day of.
I had no idea that my brother had such mean plans, and I was just looking forward to a couple of months later when I would be able to see her again. And then, finally, a few months later, the day of the date, oh man, what do I do? I'm so nervous. I haven't seen her since we graduated from high school. I wonder if I'm gonna be able to talk to her.
Well then, there's my unimpressive little brother, and he's going to be meeting that ugly fatty. Let's see how this goes.
And so, the both of us were waiting for Mizuki's arrival. But then,
So sorry to keep you waiting.
she's here! It's totally fine. I totally didn't wait. A long time no see, Mizuki. Wait, what? I turned around, but when I saw Mizuki, I couldn't help but to be shocked! That's because standing there wasn't the girl I saw in the photograph, but instead, even though she looked a little bit more mature, it was a beautiful woman who still reminded me of that girl from high school.
What? Is that really the girl who was in that picture? She's a different person.
It's been a long time, Hiroshi. Do I look weird or something? You're staring at me.
No, not at all. It's just that, well, you look totally different from the photograph that I'd received before. So,
Oh, right. Actually, I went on a diet. Even though I was going to be meeting you, I didn't think that I could do it looking like that. So, you see, Hiroshi, to tell you the truth,
I don't know what's going on here, but why does it seem like they're already hitting it off? But a girl who's that beautiful with that kind of education, there's no way I'm gonna let Hiroshi have her. Wait a minute! Stop right there!
what? Osamu, what are you doing here?
Nice to meet you. I'm Hiroshi's older brother. My name's Osamu.
Sure, hello.
Actually, this arranged marriage was actually supposed to come to me. But you know what? Hiroshi tried to steal it from me.
What are you saying, Osamu? When you saw that photograph, you said things like,
You keep your mouth shut! So anyway, why don't you have dinner with me tonight? And plus, this guy's an unimpressive salaryman who just works at an average company. But I graduated from Refreshing University, and I work at a famous company. No matter how you think about it, I'm a much better catch, right? And trust me, I know I'll be able to make you happier than this guy. Hey, Hiroshi, now hurry up and go home. Read the room.
once again, you're just trying to get your way.
Excuse me.
Yes?
You said that Hiroshi stole the date in the arranged marriage from you, but
Yeah, that's right. Isn't he horrible? He was just so jealous of me that he had to try to take this too.
there's no way that Hiroshi would ever do something like that. And more than anything, because the photo was so terrible, you probably forced Hiroshi to go on this date in your place, didn't you?
How do you know that?
Oh, did I hit the nail on the head? Well, I could just tell by looking at you that you're really self-absorbed, so... And plus, I only came here today because I wanted to see Hiroshi. If you were the person I was going to meet, then I would have rejected it from the very beginning.
Why's that?
Because ever since I was in high school, I've always liked Hiroshi.
What? But Mizuki, back in high school, when I asked you out,
Yes, I did reject you when you asked me out. That was because at that time, I already knew that I was going to be moving overseas because of my parents' work.
wait a minute. So does that mean that the reason why you rejected me back then wasn't because you didn't like me?
Yeah, exactly. To tell you the truth, when you asked me out, I was really happy. My parents own a foreign capital company, and I don't mean to brag by saying this, but it's a pretty famous company. So at the same time as me graduating from high school, it was decided that our whole family was going to move overseas. That's why I had to say no.
I had no idea. Wait a minute. So did you come here from overseas again today?
No, actually a few months ago, I had moved back to Japan. But I was so busy with work that I was only eating fast food all the time, and embarrassingly, I ended up gaining a lot of weight. And at this rate, my mom and dad thought that nobody would want to marry me. So apparently they were trying to look for an arranged marriage without me knowing it. In the beginning, I was really upset, and I told them I didn't want that at all. But then, when I found out that I was going to be meeting you, Hiroshi, I was so excited to see you. But not like that. So I asked you to wait a few months, and I did my best to go on a diet. Because, in front of the person that I like, I wanted to be beautiful for you.
Mizuki, well, I've liked you since high school too, and I came here today because I found out that I was going to be meeting you. So if it's okay with you, will you please go out with me, with marriage in mind for the future?
I'm so happy. Of course. Yes.
Yes! Yes! What the hell is this? You were just classmates in high school. That's the only connection you have. When we're adults, the most important thing is your ability to make a living, right? And I'm telling you, it's obvious that I'm much better at that.
I have more than enough ability to make a living, so you don't need to worry about that. And first of all, somebody who acts so big just based on their education and their work is usually not that big of a deal anyway. You know the saying that a wise hawk will ride its claws anyway.
Hiroshi, I'm begging you, let me have this!
You should stop saying things like, let me have this, about a woman. Mizuki isn't an object, you know.
Anyway, that's that, so we're gonna go now. Let's go, Hiroshi.
Okay.
Damn it! Who does Hiroshi think he is? You better watch. I'm gonna get a beautiful girl that's like an actress! Better than her!
And then, a few years later, Mizuki and I ended up getting married. And at the same time, I transferred jobs to the company that Mizuki's parents owned. And that was because...
Hey, Hiroshi, what do you think about coming to work for our company?
What?
Hiroshi, just the other day, you went on a business meeting at Refreshing Company to do a sales pitch, didn't you? That is actually one of our companies.
Really?
Yeah, and when you came to do your sales pitch, it just so happened that my dad had gone there to do an observation. And in perfect timing, he happened to catch your presentation and he was gushing about you. He said that presentation is the best way to present to companies overseas. It's hard to find people like that in any Japanese company. And he was super excited. And then he told me to scout you for a company. So, it's only if you would want to, but what do you think?
I had no idea. I don't know if I'll be able to live up to his expectations, but I'll try it. That was the chain of events. And currently, I'm working hard together with Mizuki at the company owned by my father-in-law. My brother, on the other hand, well, he became so jealous of me that I not only got married, but also got a job at such a major company, and, well, because he was determined to get a better job, he resigned from his company. But it wasn't like he was particularly good at his job, and in the end, he wasn't able to find a new job, and he moved back in with my parents. And then, a few months after that...
Hiroshi, we kicked Osamu out of the house already, so you're welcome to come home whenever you want, together with your wife.
Ever since I got that phone call from my mom, I haven't seen my brother. I do feel bad for him, but when I heard that I don't have to see him anymore, I have to admit, I was relieved.
My name is Kana. I'm a mother with a happy family of 4. I live together with my husband and my 2 sons who are twins that are currently in preschool. My sons have reached the age where their appetite is insane, and as they get older, our food costs were doubling. With my husband's current salary, we weren't able to save much at all. And so I picked up a job. Just on the weekdays, I started working at my uncle's company, which is a factory that would manufacture tires and other rubber materials. I work as an administrator there, as well as doing quality checks on new products. Have a great day at school, the both of you. See you later. Kana, good morning. How are you? Oh, Saya, I didn't see you there. Good morning.
Hey, Kana, I always think this, but why are you always so fashionable? You have such good style. Everything that you wear looks so good on you.
What? Really? Me? You think so? You have such good style. It makes me so jealous. It must be because your body is great, too. What kind of training are you doing to stay so fit?
Come on, don't hide it from us. Tell us how you stay so fit.
Well, let's see. I don't necessarily do much training, but I guess the strongest thing would be that I take my bicycle out for a ride every single day. And because of that, I am moving my body, and maybe that's why I'm able to maintain my physique.
Why? Well, is that really the truth? If all you're doing is riding a bicycle, then anybody could do that. Isn't that right?
Tomoko, where did you come from?
No, please. I'm sure you're just using something so expensive that none of us could ever even think to afford. And you're doing some kind of workout or training at home. It's so obvious. But just because you have a good body, you have people complimenting you and thinking so highly of you. That must be nice. I really am so jealous. And you're always just flaunting it in front of us.
Excuse me? What is that supposed to mean, Tomoko? This woman who is clearly trying to harass me is a fellow mom from the preschool that my 2 boys are attending. And this was what she was always like. She would always barge right into our conversations and then destroy the fun atmosphere. Within the other fellow moms, she had a reputation and a nickname for being a destroyer. And to be honest, I was not fond of Tomoko. Actually, I didn't like her at all and tried to avoid her at all costs. Please, Tomoko, I'm really not doing any kind of secret training or whatever it is you think. Anyway, it's time that I need to get going, so if you'll excuse me...
There she goes. Kana left already. But you know what? If it's true what Kana said, then maybe there's hope for us. If we ride a bicycle, maybe that means we'll become more fit and clothes will look better on us. We could have a body like hers.
That's true. I'm gonna talk to my husband, and maybe I'll go ahead and buy a bicycle for myself.
Oh, please. Are you kidding me? You seriously believe what Kana just said to you? Isn't it obvious she's lying? There's no way that was the truth.
What? But what do you mean by that? What was she lying about?
Last week, when I was out doing the grocery shopping, I just so happened to come across Kana. And you know what? She was riding a bicycle that looked super expensive. And then I got curious because it was such a fancy bicycle, so I decided to research it. And it's what they call a road bike. And not only that, but when I looked at the price, can you believe it? It cost $10,000.
I see.
Anyway, the only reason why Kana is able to maintain that physique is thanks to that $10,000 road bike that she's riding. Don't you get it, ladies? You're just being belittled by a rich woman. Do you understand? She's just trying to brag about how rich she is and show off her little body to us.
I don't know about that, Tomoko, but we also need to get going pretty soon, so if you'll excuse us, goodbye, see you later.
What is wrong with everybody? Everybody likes her. Everybody's always talking about Kana, how stylish she is, how fit she is, and how great Kana is. Even though I'm the one that's being nice, and I'm trying to tell them that Kana is lying. Kana is just buying things that regular people like us could never afford, and that's the only reason why she's able to look so fit. And then she's bragging about it and trying to act like she doesn't have that advantage. You know what? If I was able to ride a $10,000 bike, I would also be able to get rid of this belly fat. And I know that I'd become an even more attractive woman than that Kana anyway. Oh, wait a minute. Now that I think about it, there's actually no need for me to purchase a $10,000 bicycle, is there? Yes, that's right, because Kana already has one. And we're all friends as fellow moms of this preschool, so surely she wouldn't mind if I borrowed her bicycle, would she? I'm a genius. I just had a great idea.
That day in the evening, I finished my work at my uncle's factory and I headed back to the preschool to pick up my sons. As I was waiting with the other moms and making conversation with them...
Oh, there you are, Kana. Hello, how are you?
Oh shoot, it's Tomoko. Yes, Tomoko, hello?
Hey, Kana, there's something I want to talk to you about. Just a little bit. Just the two of us. But it's a little hard to talk about here in front of everybody. So please, come with me this way. Let's go over there.
What does she mean it's something hard to talk about in front of everybody? What on earth could it be?
Well, anyway, I'll get straight to the point. I want you to let me borrow your bicycle, Kana. The special one that you ride.
What? What do you mean?
Well, you see, actually, the other day when I was out grocery shopping, I just so happened to see you riding that bicycle of yours. And that's how you were maintaining your style and physique, right? So I was just thinking that I would love it if you could let me borrow that bicycle of yours, Kana. That would be okay, right? Right? Because we're friends, right?
Sorry, I don't really understand what you're saying. No, it's not possible.
Excuse me? But why not? What is that supposed to mean?
Because the only way for me to get around town is with that bicycle. So I need it, and that's why I can't let you borrow it. If you want to ride a bicycle that badly, then please just buy one yourself. I'd be happy to introduce you to my friend's bicycle shop in town, or he has a lot of different types of bicycles.
Who does she think she is? Even though I'm asking her so nicely, she's going to deny me that quickly? I can't believe it. I bet that just because I'm a little bit fat and heavier than her, she thinks I wouldn't be able to ride a bike. Ugh. Whatever, fine. I didn't think that you were such a selfish person. Just because you're rich and you have the money to buy nice things, you need to stop looking down on us regular people.
Did you just say that I'm rich? That's not true at all, because every single day I have to...
Shut up! I don't want to hear your excuses, Kana. That's enough. I'm leaving. How dare you belittle me like this?
What on earth just happened? Why did she have to get so pissed off at me, just over borrowing a bicycle? That day, I had no idea why Tomoko was so angry with me. It stayed on my mind for days after that. I thought about talking to the other moms about what happened, but I also couldn't believe that we were getting into a fight over borrowing a bicycle or not. We're not children anymore, and it was such a childish argument that it made it hard for me to bring it up to the others. I spent a couple of days wondering what I should do about it, but before I could make things right with Tomoko, that was when the incident occurred.
I can't believe that woman. She's always looking down on us, and that day I got a little bit too angry and I stormed off on her. But the more I think about it, I really want to ride that $10,000 road bike. If it costs $10,000, then there's no mistake that's going to make me skinny, and I can go back to the old me. I always had a beautiful body, so if I lose some weight and get skinny, I know I'm going to have a way better body than Kana anyway. But what do I do? Is there any way that I can get on Kana's road bike when she said I can't borrow it? Wait a minute, is that Kana? Is that Kana over there? And then she just go to the bicycle shop? I'm gonna try following her for a little bit.
Hello, Mr. Michishige. Are you here today? It's me, Kana.
Oh, well, if it isn't Kana, welcome to the shop. What can I help you with today?
Actually, the wires on my brakes broke again, and I was wondering if you wouldn't mind repairing them for me again. You know I can't live without the bicycle.
So, this must be it. When she said she has a friend who owns a bicycle shop. It's so run down, it looks so cheap. Is she trying to say that for poor people like us, this is the type of bicycle shop we should be going to? She is seriously the worst. Always looking down on us like that. Wait a minute. That bicycle that's in the front of the shop, is that the $10,000 road bike? That has to be Kana's. It's the exact same model as the one that I took a screenshot of when I looked it up online. There's no mistake. That is definitely Kana's road bike. And wait a minute. Look, she didn't even lock it. It doesn't look like Kana or the bicycle shop owner are looking over here at all. So perhaps this is a perfect opportunity for me to borrow this road bike. It's only a little bit. I'm only gonna ride it a little bit, so that should be fine, won't it? All right, now is my chance. I'm gonna borrow it right now. And there we go. Oh dear, it's a little bit high for me. It's not the same as a regular bicycle. But I see, you can only sit in the saddle in a high spot on a road bike. So maybe that's the secret to her getting so skinny. Well, it should be fine. Anyway, with this height, even I can get on with my body. See, look at that. I can totally ride this. Wait, well, I suppose I can ride it and that's fine, but my feet can't touch the ground. Okay, I'm riding this bike, but... Wait, how on earth am I supposed to stop this bike? Not only that, but it's already going so fast. Wait a minute. This is bad. Wait, my balance. Ah, help. Why is there a hill in a place like this? I can't stop the bike. Stop, somebody help me. Ouch. Ow, ow, ow. I didn't know that road bike was such an unstable bicycle. Why didn't she warn me? This is the worst. I'm never going to ride this ever again. Ugh. I only bumped into a telephone pole, and the road bike is already so messed up. It's completely destroyed. I can't believe that this cost $10,000. It's not even well made. It's so hard to ride. I knew it, so I was being fooled by Kana this whole time, too. I knew that she was lying. Ugh, how dare she? This time, I'm definitely not going to forgive her. I'm gonna get her for this.
Yes, hello, this is Kana.
Hey, Kana. I knew it. You truly are the worst. I can't believe that you would let this happen to me. You're the worst. How awful.
Tomoko, is that you? You're calling me out of nowhere and screaming at me on the phone. What happened?
Listen, I borrowed your road bike and took it for a ride, and I got hurt. This is all your fault.
A road bike?
Oh, please. There's no point in trying to act dumb now. And I bet that you had also devised it so that the brakes wouldn't work, so that I wouldn't be able to ride it, didn't you? Trust me, I see right through you, and I already know everything that you've done. So, I'm going to be collecting a settlement fee, as well as all of the medical expenses from you. You better be ready.
Well, wait a minute, please. What are you talking about? I am riding a normal plain bicycle, just the same type as all of the other moms. I don't own a road bike, nor do I ride one.
You liar! I saw you the other day when I was doing the groceries, and you were definitely riding this road bike. And the only reason why you're able to maintain that physique is because you're riding this $10,000 road bike. Isn't that right? Stop lying to me.
Tomoko, can you please calm down for a second, and will you please listen to what I'm saying? I am not lying at all, but I think it looks like you have some kind of misunderstanding.
Now you're trying to blame me? Obviously, there's no way that I would have a misunderstanding. Are you seriously trying to take this opportunity to make it seem like I'm a misunderstanding old hag?
That's not what I'm saying at all, but, well, anyway, about that road bike that you probably saw me riding, it is true, I actually was riding on a road bike the other day. However, that's because the company where I work is a tire manufacturing factory, and so in order to do a quality check on the newest tire products, I was just taking it for a test ride.
Excuse me? A test ride? What is that supposed to mean?
What I'm trying to say is that the road bike that you saw me riding doesn't actually belong to me. The only bicycle that I have is a basic standard bicycle that all of the other moms ride.
You're lying. I know it. You're definitely lying. Because you said that you're maintaining your physique just from riding a bicycle every day, didn't you? And just by riding a normal bicycle, there's no way that you would be able to have a body that good.
This is what I've been trying to tell you, that this is the truth. And generally speaking, every single day, the only way that I get around town is on my bicycle. No matter where I go or how far it is, I take my bike. And because my family doesn't have money and we need to save, in order to buy food that's even 1 cent cheaper, I go around to multiple different supermarkets to get the cheapest ingredients. And that's why every single day, I'm probably riding an average of 10 kilometers around town. Whenever there's a big sale on apples or oranges, I buy them by the box. And I take multiple trips in order to take them home. And I carry it all myself. When you put heavy things on your bike, it's really easy to lose your balance. But in order to make sure I don't fall over, I maintain a really good posture. And that's how I train my core. And I think that's why I've been able to maintain this physique and probably why everybody thinks the clothes look good on me.
No way. There's no way. Well then, why were you at the bicycle shop today?
And I would like to ask you why you know where I am and that I was at the bicycle shop, but putting that aside, I only went to the bicycle shop today because I needed to have my brakes fixed on my normal bicycle. But wait a minute, earlier you said that you borrowed my road bike even though it wasn't mine. That road bike that you rode today? Wait a minute, could it be the one that Mr. Mishishige just acquired today? Because we were just speaking and he told me that he changed the layout of the bicycles in his shop. And he made it so the road bike could be displayed and be seen from the outside because it's his most prized item now.
What do I do? I just got that road bike today, and that $10,000 road bike that I got today has already been stolen! I need to call the police!
What? There's no way. I didn't mean to. Did you just say police? No, it's not what it looks like. I wasn't trying to steal it. I just thought that was Kana's road bike, and I was just borrowing it for one little ride, that's all. So please don't call the police. I promise I will bring it back.
Mr. Mishishige, don't worry. I actually know where your road bike is and what happened to it. Let's head over there together.
What? But how? Why do you know where my road bike is?
You can ask questions later. Hurry, let's go. And so I hopped on my fixed bicycle and I took Mr. Mishishige and went to where Tomoko was as quickly as possible. And when we arrived, we were both shocked to see that $10,000 road bike was so messed up that it was beyond any possible repair. Not long after that, the police arrived because Mr. Mishishige had in fact called them. And when they questioned me, I explained the full situation surrounding this incident. That was when the police said that if Mr. Mishishige were to file a report for the damages, then they would be able to arrest Tomoko on the spot.
I just thought it was Kana's road bike. I was only borrowing it. I just wanted to take it for one ride. I wasn't trying to steal it at all. That wasn't my intention.
But still, even if it was Kana's bicycle, it is a crime to ride somebody else's bicycle without their permission. And you even destroyed it!
I'm sorry. I promise I'll never do anything like this ever again. Please.
Mr. Mishishige, I think Tomoko really does feel bad about it. But if Tomoko would pay back the full cost of this road bike, I think that maybe you can forgive her without submitting an official police report and getting her arrested.
You're right. Alright then. Just like Kana has suggested, if you're going to pay back the full cost of this road bike, then I won't file a report with the police, and you won't get arrested.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I will be sure to pay back the full amount to you. I'm terribly sorry about what I've done. It'll never happen again.
After that, Tomoko had to explain the situation to her husband, and the two of them went to Mr. Mishishige's shop together. And apparently, her husband was able to pay for the road bike in one payment, but demanded that Tomoko pay him back. After that, Tomoko completely changed into a different person. In order to pay back the $10,000 to her husband, these days, I heard that she's working part-time at multiple jobs in between taking her son to and from the preschool.
Hey, Kana, can we ask you a question? Both of us really admire you, and after what you told us about how you stay fit, we're thinking about getting a bicycle. But we wanted to ask you, is it better to get something that's expensive to get more fit?
I don't think so. Just because you're riding an expensive bicycle doesn't mean they're going to lose weight. It's not about the bicycle. It's about how you feel. If you want to diet, then I think your motivation is the most important part. Even if it's cheap or just a regular bicycle like the one that I have, it can be anything. As long as you're riding it every single day, I'm sure that your body will become more fit.
Thank you for watching all the way till the end. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. And if you have time, please check out our other videos as well. Alright then, see you next time. Bye.